Hello, YouTube. I had to check and make sure this is recording because my phone is not making any sounds at all. But anyways, so hopefully you can hear me. So welcome to my channel, everybody. This is December 2025 Saturday series video number 1. We are using for the month of December the 12 Days of Crafting Advent Calendar from Stampin' Up. So I had told you all when I had ordered it. So this is what the stamp set looks like. We have Miss You, the heart, birthday wishes, healing hugs, always big thanks, thinking of you, proud of you, love you, for someone special, this leaf, this little flower, this leaf, this wee little flower, this one, the butterfly. Here, this one, this looks like a cupcake to me. This looks like a poinsettia, which I already made, and this one. So if you are new to my channel, I have a Monday series and a Saturday series, and on the occasion, a Wednesday series, which for the month of December, I am doing the Wednesday series. But for the month of December, I am doing something a little bit different. I am still keeping my Monday series and my Saturday series the same, which is, okay, for my Monday series, on the first Monday of the month, it is always a sketch card. The second is always a case of card. That's going to be a little different as there is no pictures of any kind to case with this set. So I'm going to have to case something and do my best to create with what I have available. And then the third is always a shaker. And then the fourth is always a fun fold. And 5, which there are in this month, is always a mystery as to what I will create for you and me both, right? For the Saturday series, which is today, they are designed a little bit different. They still use that same particular stamp set, suite, or bundle, and on the rare occasion, a kit. I consider this a kit. Those are designed. The first is always for the beginner stamper, the second for the casual, the third for the avid, the fourth for the avid. There's no 5 this month, so we don't have to worry about that. But there are Wednesdays, and I need these Wednesdays because this is, of course, 12 Days of Crafting Advent Calendar. So what I am doing is for every day in the month of December. So I already did my Monday's sketch card. I already did the Wednesdays, so I opened window number 1 on the first Monday. On Wednesday, I opened window number 2. Today, we are opening window number 3. I don't know what's in it. My aunt got one of these as well, and she did open hers. I don't really remember what's in it because that was right when they came out. I didn't really want to know. I want to open this on camera with you, and I want to create as I open them. So that's my goal for this month. I hope you like what I come up with, of course. And so even okay if you don't like what I come up with. I even appreciate, because I know that you're still watching my channel, and I appreciate that so much. So this is what the month's going to look like. Window number 1 for the first, window number 2 and the third, window number 3 on the 6th, the 4th window on the 8th, the 5th on the 10th, the 6th window on the 13th, the 7th window on the 15th, the 8th window for the 17th, the 9th window on the 20th, the 10th window will be on the 22nd, no window on the 24th. That is Christmas Eve, right? And the 11th window on the 27th, and the 12th window on the 29th. So I'm not going to go through this every time. I think this will be the last time we're just going to get into the crafting. So we already went through the stamps. I will show you the first window was this cute little set of dies, right? So this was the first window. The second window, I need to start putting little notes in these. So this was the second window. Yeah, I'm looking for a little, okay. And I cleaned up my, I cleaned up a little bit here, and I'll probably never find anything again because I reorganized things a little bit. Of course I did. So this is the second window, right? We'll see how long that lasts on there. I should probably put that on the back inside of here. All right, so this is the second window. And today will be window number 3. So let's go. And no, I just have a card base ready. Oh, right here's a little window. This was easy to find. So I don't want to ruin my box. I'm thinking I can do something with it. Not for Christmas, because it'll be too late by the time I open all the windows. But for afterwards. I can get it open. We have bling. We have a bling, and we have a lot of bling. Ooh, baby. I do remember my aunt telling me that there was bling. So this is window number 3, everybody. So this looks like, you know what? I could get away with doing Christmas. I could. I could. We're going to do some stamping. I can do this. We are going to do some simple stamping. We're going to use this. Okay, I'm going to put this away. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I don't think I want to do a card. I think I want to do is make some tags. I do. So I have a tag punch, right? The essential tag punch. We're going to make some cute little tags. So there are options, of course. This would make a cute little Christmas tag. There's this one that was gifted to me, right? Oh, this would make a beautiful with the poinsettia. We'll do this one. I want to get some oldies but goodies out. That one's not the right one. Or is that it? That could be it. The essential tag punch. I'm looking for that poinsettia. Look how pretty that's going to be. Perfect. This is a really old one. That's not, I mean, it would work. It's just not going to work as nice as that one. Here's an old one. I forgot the name of this one. That would be lovely too. You can put the whole topper. Okay, we're going to make 3 Christmas tags. This is what I would still call a beginner, because all we're going to do is do stamp, punch, put one of these on the inside, and use a to and from. Now, there are lots of to and froms in paper pumpkins. There's not one in this kit. Sorry, it's not. You could do for someone extra special. We'll use that one on the back of at least one of these. If I can remember, I said that. For me, I just put it away. I can't believe I just did that. This is one of my favorite little Christmas tag punches. So I am going to get my scrap bin here. You can do it on cream. So I think we'll do a cream one. Anything that will fit. You need it big enough. You need a big enough scrap piece. That's not good enough. Looks like we might be, I do want to do at least one white one. So there's a white one. We could probably get 2 tags out of that. Really quick, simple. We'll do a little bit of ribbon. Oh, no, we're not going to do sequins. We're going to use the bling from the kit. I'm looking, do I have a red baker's twine? I know I have non-Stampin'Up baker's twine, but, oh, no, I have from Stampin'Up. I have some. That's even better, right? Oh, look at this. I know this is cherry cobbler. I really don't want cherry cobbler, but that would make a nice, tag. So we'll keep those 2 out. Trying to see if there's gold. I don't want to put gold. Oh, we could, no, I really don't want gold. We're going to do quick and simple little tags. So let me get the stamp and piercement. Oh no. Oh, come on. I know I put you, oh, it's just buried. I was like, please, I've lost it. I've totally lost it. We're still going to use this. So I don't need to do anything more than stamp. And I'm going to go back to the real red. Now I put everything up. Oh, we do need a little leaf. This one, it looks like it's too big. So I think we're going to go with this one and see. So we'll do the smoshy. This one I think I can wedge in between the leaves a little bit better. This is the one that goes in the center, and it's okay because we're going to put it, and I'm not using crushed curry. We are going back to Daffodil Delight in the Real Red. You could do Poppy Parade, but I'm going to do Real Red. So, and what color green do we want to use? Garden green. That's a really pretty green. Okay, we have our colors and our to and from, and let me put my pencil away. And the first thing I'm going to do is, I think I should probably punch first. So let's do that. The reason I say that is because then I can see exactly where. Now you don't have to do a shape punch if you had, oh, look at this. Hold on. I think one of these are blank. These are from the, I don't know if those are out. I had some of these. We might see about doing one on this. This is the Christmas label dies. Those are from my Aunt Carol. I borrowed hers. So that one goes back in the drawer. Hold on. If I don't put these back, I may never remember where they are supposed to go. This one, so maybe we'll do 4 and just see what it looks like. This is the essential tag that is now used. This is a great way to use scraps. Now we could layer these up with some DSP afterwards if we wanted to go there. That would be stepping it up. So there are options. I bet we can get 2 out of this. All right, I can retire that. I have enough scraps. This one goes there. All right, so we have a nice little assortment. I'll worry about punching all those little bits and pieces. Sometimes these were Stampin' Up. Sometimes these little pieces were difficult to cut out. Oh, maybe this will come out. I can see this one being difficult. I can see it being very, very difficult here. There we go. Pokey tool. See, I moved it. Oh, I moved it into a tray of my essential. Oops, that is not going to like being in the tray. So that cannot. I thought, oh, I'll put it sideways. No, it doesn't like being sideways. All right. We're going to do this one. I think we could even do this one sideways and do the poinsettia here this way. Let's see. That actually looks pretty, but it's going to look prettier that way. This one we could, I think this one we will layer up. I'm going to have a little bit of a playtime. So let's get started. So Real Red for the win. I even had put coasters out over there, but things are on them now. So we're going to stamp. Make beautiful little tags if that's inked up all the way. 1, 2, and 3. Count in your head. I can count out loud. I was taught that actually, especially with the red rubber when I first started stamping, because I would stamp and lift and it wouldn't have the image. Well done. Oh, that is so, so, so pretty. So there's one. We will step up. And when they mean step it up, you're just layering, you're taking it up to a casual, or you're taking it up to that avid level, or taking up to the extreme. But this is meant to just be casual, beginner stamping. So there's 2. This little one. You could make a whole lot of little gift tags with this. See, that didn't come out so well. Let's see if we can stamp over that. I didn't count. I didn't let it sit. It would probably look okay if it didn't land perfectly on it. Yep, that's going to be just fine. This one. I wonder how many of you thought I would do another Christmas one if I could. You know. Let's see, I think it would be pretty right here. The trick is I probably, well, see, that would be more, okay, we're going to do simple stamping. I was like, you could stamp, fussy cut this out on a Post-it note, make yourself a mask so that when you stamp the greenery, yes, you could do that. We are not going to do that. We're trying to keep it beginner friendly, right? Beginner stamper. Oop, and that's the yellow. This is for the center. We'll go ahead and do that. Where is the center one? That is not the center. I want to go back to this one. I want to leave that set for a minute. And there is this little, let me point it out to you. So there in the stamp, there's this little piece here, and it goes here, and it has this little curl like this right here. That is going to hook up right here. Or at least that's where, to me, it fits perfectly in that spot. I have to find it now. Where's my, this one's, oh, no wonder why. There's my, yes, it's right there. This one. And this one is going right here. All right, so we have that done. Garden green, this is where we need to do the smushy smushy because the stamp has not been done yet. All right, we need to squeeze this in a few places. So I don't like that this is so long here, so I could cut it off or just use a good old Q-tip here, right? Use a good old Q-tip and wipe that off. There. And then just stamp it on the edge. Where's a good spot for it? Like right there. And then this time I do want that stem, and I want that to come in to this spot. Perfect. And I think we're going to do, I don't want the stem this time. So hopefully don't look the same end, right? Just brush that off. Otherwise I'll have, I will have a green tongue. I'll be like the Grinch. Oh yes, we need one more right there. And we're going to need the stem to get in there. Now I wish I had masked that. Okay, so next time we'll do 3. We won't put that one, but that's okay. We learned, right? We learned. So this time, where did I put that? This one needs to go right here. The full one. Licky Q-tip. And then next time, just don't ink up. So we're going to do this part right here. And then this one, oh, I did put it all in there. Where's that? I guess I could do this one here. And then we'll do one more. 1, 2, 3. I think we could get 2 over here. So just going to do partial inking. Yep. Where to stamp. That's really good. And I inked the whole thing up. It's all right. I still have some left there. Looking for just the right spot right there. And I'm wondering if I need, yeah, I'm going to have to do more. That's just the nature of the beast because I got to keep going now. So right here, turn it a little bit. And then I want to do one right there. It really needs it right here. All right, so there's another one. This time we're not going to do so many. So we're going to start without having so many. There's that. For some reason I have some on the tip. 1, 2, and we're going to do one directly across with the stem. There we go. Next, check 1, 2, and 3. So this one, we're going to clean off the stem. Oops, we need a little bit more there. 1, 2, 3. Last one. I'm going to do the same thing 1, 2, and 3 because that really seemed to work well. One, 2, and 3. So now that we're done with all of that in the garbage, this one in the garbage, I think we're going to use this for the back. So to and from. To and from. To and from. To and from. And this one, we're going to do that for someone extra special, right? We'll probably need an extra tag of some kind. Let me see what I got over here to go with it. Do I have a blank one that I can put with it? Oh, I could put to and from, but that wouldn't work. That would be bad. Okay. We could combine it maybe with, what if we did, because this one we're going to step it up, right? We have that. No. No. Trying to think of something I can have hanging from it. We'll have to wait. Because I could do joy. Peace on Earth. I kind of like that one. I don't know. We have peace on earth, joy, believe, and the joy. What else do I have? Oh, here's, I don't know why, but I like the square ones. Okay. And we'll stamp that one maybe with the thing. So we're going to work on those, but these we're going to finish. And I'm going to get my little bling here. Maybe we'll get bling out here. Let me move this so we can actually see. See these little gems. Oh, there's different sizes. So cool. Let's see if I can turn them over. I know you can't see them, but they are kind of, I'm trying to see if they are kind of hard with my nails to feel. I think they are rounded on the top, and I'm thinking they have a, let me see. No, they're completely rounded on them. Those are really cool. Okay. We are going to need glue dots to adhere these with. That would be the simplest. And we're just going to put these, at least one of them, in the center. Maybe we're going to do that. Well, that one's where that one is going to be. Yeah, this is where I'm looking for my scissors. And somebody came in. Y'all have seen my yellow handled scissors. Somebody came in and took those. Stinky Winky. I liked those. I can use these, just not as well as I can use the other ones. I can do it. I can. I know I can. All right, there's one. Yes, I want the larger ones. This one is already turned over. Those are really pretty. They're going to catch the lights on the Christmas. Oh my goodness. So my hubby complaining about all the glitter everywhere from the pine cones. The pine cones look great, but there is glitter everywhere. I just vacuumed again. He's like, glitter. There was glitter in the bed. I said, oh, you're just going to sparkle and shine like Christmas time. He's like, oh, you think you're being funny? I said, I am being sincere about it. You're sparkling and shining and like Christmas time. He's like, not funny. He's like, there's glitter in the sheets. I said, so you know how to fix that. You can change the sheets. I said, if I'm going to go ahead and, you know, vacuum a couple of times a day, you can change the sheets. He's like, not several times a day. Oh, I'm like, get over it, buddy. I said, it makes me happy. He's like, yes, obviously, it makes you very happy. I said, it does. It really does. I didn't dare tell him that I think that next year we'll make more pine cones because I love them. I love them. Hank hung them on mostly on one side of the Christmas tree. I said, Hank, we need some on the other side of the Christmas tree. He's like, no, we don't. Nobody goes over there. I said, that's not fair. He's like, nobody sees that side of the Christmas tree. I said, Hank, you have to have sub on that side of the Christmas tree. No, you don't. I'm like, yes, you do. All right. So simple, simple stamping. I mean, if you didn't put string on these and you wanted, some people, you could, in fact, I could do that with one of these, and I will. I think I lost one of these on the ground. So to do this, if you weren't turning these over, right, if you had a longer tag, you could do to and from and stick tear tape on the back of these. I was thinking, oh, I could do that. Well, then you can see the to and from, so that would not work. But you could just put tear tape if you made a longer tag. Do I just go ahead and make a handmade tag? I don't know. Maybe we'll do that with this one. Maybe I'll make a longer tag for it to sit on and have to and from down here. We'll have to see, because this one we are going to step up. I just can't leave it like this. I do need the crocodile. I want the tiny hole poker, not the big one. And my hubby, I got to tell you, he laughs at me all the time because my tea goes cold. It's cold. And I will go heat it up. So making sure that the to and from is not upside down. Don't put it past me. I would still use it if it's upside down. So we're just going to put a little hole in them. I mean, you can do really elaborate tags, like the paper pumpkin tags. Oh my gosh, those are so gorgeous. I remember that my family says, Mom, we just tear them off. And I know they do. I know. They make it no fun for me. Oh, okay. So, I mean, either one of these would work. This, I think, is too big for these little ones, but this isn't. So, I see it. I just can't grab it. I think that's it. All right. So, I don't want to like waste this. So, we're going to go probably 8 inches. Yes, 8 inches. We might use that on that one. We might. We're going to make a bigger tag. I have to find some DSP. I'm thinking in my head while I'm cutting the string, what DSP do I have that would make a really pretty gift tag to go with this? All right, let's move that out of the way. Now for me, I'm not going to tie a knot in the top because these are going to get tied to the jute twine. Yes, that's what I'm tying all my presents up with this year. Yep. So these will get, that's why they don't need to be long. So these just need to go like this. And then they'll all get tied from here. They'll get tied onto the jute twine that's on my presents. Isn't that is a lovely little tag, right? Lovely little tag. So I am so excited. I still get to use this kit for Christmas. I have my little, this can't go in there yet until after the review. Did I lose it? I had a little basket with tags going in it that I've created. My daughter hung her perfume bottle on the tree. She laughed. She's like, you really did. I said, I told you I could do it. Took no time at all. Tied some string to this thing, added a little bit of super glue on it. It ain't coming off. Guys, I will have to do a video and bring out my tablet. So there I have 4 tags ready for Christmas. So this needs, this one we're going to step up. So I do have this piece here. Let's see. Maybe some garden green. I'm thinking, or real red. I don't know. Let's see. Let me pull out some cardstock. So, real red. That's actually kind of pretty. We could do joy. If I had a blank one, I could do to and from. What do I have? Do I have any 2 whites? I could turn that over. It's not as pretty. I could do peace on earth. That would make a really big, pretty tag. Be merry, peace on earth. These are just bits I have lying around. Let's see, is there anything else in here? Of course, I have it in cream. Oh, look at Deck the Halls. I have Deck the Halls. Be merry. These are the same. I like that. Still gonna have to do to and from. Okay, that's gonna make a really nice size gift tag. Oh, I have a poinsettia embossing folder. I really, really, really do. Hold on. It's Stampin' Up too. I just saw it the other day in here. Which way did he go, George? Where is it? There it is. Look at that. Look at that. Now, all right. And it's not a 3D. I can use my little embossing machine. Let me put these up. I don't need the paper. I just need that bit of red. And this. And this is 2.5 by, it should be 5. Oh, it's by 6. Interesting. Okay, there's my little, very old little machine here. I wonder, it might have to get cut down because I don't think this will do a full 6, but that's okay. Or I'll turn it in and we'll see if I can get the rest of it in there. So those of you who have one of these, I'm sure some of you do. I know, Kathy, you said you were giving your friends and you don't use it. Honey, use this little sucker. It's a great little machine, right? It just doesn't do 3D folders. I am going to try to get it to, now it's not going to do this perfectly, but it's going to hopefully finish the end of my bit here. I use everything that I have purchased. I mean, yes, there are, you know, those really long dies that Stampin' Up! Came out that were made by Sizzix for Stampin' Up! Look at that. By the time this is down at the bottom, it's not going to be noticeable. That's going to have to go back in the other drawer. So I do want to do the little corners. Phyllis gave me this. We're going to use this one here, I think. I think that would be a pretty, and we're just going to do the top. I'm not going to do the bottom because we want it to look like a tag, because that's what it is. And then put that back in the drawer. What else do I have to go on this? Because we want it to be pretty. I'm thinking a little lace. I used that yesterday. Somebody's going to have a really special present for this one to go on top of. Ooh, that would be sparkly, right? Where's that lace? I would say we could put this in it, but the back is not pretty. The front is pretty, but the back is not. So that's a no-go. So I need something for the back of it. Let's check the scrap bin because we need the to and from business here. Do I have a long enough piece? Yep, that will do. So if this is 2.5, this needs to be like 2 1/4. And this is 2 1/4 by 5.5, and that's going to be fine with me. Just 2 1/4. And I put away the corner round bit. Oops. Sorry, now I got to adjust the camera. I thought for sure I had something on me. Up and down we go. There we go. So I know I said this is a beginner video, but this is me showing you how to take it from a beginner to a casual and avid. Casual would have been not embossing. Avid is doing all these little extras. So casual would have been just leaving this plain. Avid would be adding these extra touches, which is the embossing. We can even take it a step farther, and that would be adding a little bit of gold to this. I'm going to use a little spot. We're going to add just to heighten this, right? So I need the scrap paper. You could use a yellow, but I'm just going to brush a little to make it a little festive here. It's going to highlight. Really just trying to catch the edges of them, these little poinsettias, and bring out the gold on our little embellishment there. Now this again is our back, right? So for this one, I know we stamped it here, but we're going to change that up now. We are going to stamp our sentiment, because this is for someone very special, right? For someone extra special. And like I've said before, there are lots of to and froms in the paper pumpkin kits. I am going to use a to and from that is sitting on my desk. Not my casual to and from. These are these separate ones that are kind of really pretty. These are just from my stash. Right? And you could even stamp a poinsettia down here, or a partial one. But you know what? No, I was going to, but I need room to write. So we're going to leave ourselves room to write. Now, a lot of tags you see, people don't adhere this. They just leave them dangling. So we can do that with this one as well and leave it to where it just moves around. But I want to put it in place And then I got up for the crocodile. I almost reached for my tea, but a lot of good that's going to do me, right? Not. I don't want to go too far down, so I'm going to punch it from the back. It kind of looks like one of my bookmarks I love making. So there's that. And now, oh, we do need the bigger one because I'm going to put the lace through it. All right. I'm going to also use, I moved my paper clips. I did move them where, oh, there they are. They're still on the right-hand side. I moved them to the left. I'm going to put this here for a minute. All right, we need a bit of lace. Maybe I just make a bow with the lace up there. I don't know. I don't think the lace is going to do a very good job. Might just stay. This is looking more like a bookmark instead of a tag. I don't want it to be a bookmark, so maybe no lace. We're going to stick with this whiter bit. It's a tag, it's not a bookmark. It could be a bookmark if I wanted it to. So we're going to stick with this, but I'm going to make it this way. And I'm going to tie a knot here. I'm just going to do it a little different. All right, that will secure it enough to where I can tie it, and I have enough to make it pretty, make a bow. Now let's go ahead and get the dimensionals on these. For a minute there, I thought I got some garden green ink on me. It's my holly. We have to put deck the halls, be merry. Don't stick. Not now. Don't do it now. So we can even cover that hole up with deck the halls. Love the gold. Gonna have to add a few more of those little accents, bring those in. A couple of more. You won't even see that line because this is covering it. Where's the vacuum cleaner, right? All right, missed one, we'll just leave it. So there you have it. This is our stepped up version. Now we could do, I think we'll leave it. We could do two more, 1 and 2 of the little gold beads, the little gold embellishments. Why not? We want the teeny tiny ones though. There's 1, there's 2. I'll just add a little bit of glue. Oh, my glue. And I did definitely just drop 1. I have 3 now. These do not like to be making sure it's little. I'm going to dab it in the glue. Stick 1 there. I knocked over the glue bottle and now it's all icky. I gotta clean it off. Oh, that's so not good. But there we go. Really sharp. I'm not putting that back in there because I'm going to use it to clean some alcohol. Sanitizing. Hand sanitizer with alcohol in it, of course, to clean it. So let me just show you, and then I'm going to clean up all my big mess here. So we just made 5 tags. Still beginner. This one is the one that we stepped up. These are the ones we made that were for the beginner stamper, and I love them all. Of course, this one a little bit elevated. This is the back, of course. We did make it dangle like the others. You could have done more if you liked. That's a big tag, big present. These are just as adorable. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope to see you all again soon here in my wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everyone.